Alright, should I introduce myself?
Yeah, it's recording.
Hello everyone, my name is Noah and I'm a chemist. I'm very qualified because I'm a chemistry major. I am currently taking biochemistry, inorganic chemistry 2, inorganic chemistry lab, and I've already taken general chemistry, organic chemistry 1, organic chemistry 2, organic chemistry lab, analytical chemistry, instrumental chemistry, and I will in the future take physical chemistry. I also work in a chemistry lab where we do analytical chemistry, and I have just been accepted into the AlphaFold 2 team where I...
Do you mind saying chemistry 12 more times?
Yes.
I don't think you said it.
Chemistry.
Dang, why don't you come see if you have chemistry with some bitches first?
Bitches are a mixture, so I don't roll with that. I only roll with like pure compounds.
Okay, so also on the couch we have Phoenix.
Hello.
Chemistry qualifications?
Biology. I've taken biochem, I've taken IB chemistry, which I mean at this point is becoming less and less relevant. What else have I done? I've taken organic chemistry.
Baby Orgo.
I've taken a bridge Orgo and
Yes.
Orgo 1 for some
Yeah.
reason. Yeah. I do chemistry.
What's your chemistry qualifications?
Gen Chem, Orgo, Biochem, and that's it.
And there's others, but they aren't important because they're not chemistry people. And
That's
today
right,
we
that's
will be
right.
reacting to Dr. Stone. This is Real Chemist Reacts to Dr. Stone. So Noah, what is that machine?
Not real. Oh wait, it might be an NMR machine. Because the NMR machines do look wacky. Like, look at how wacky these look. Like, I would believe it if like this was NMR.
I wouldn't put it past them to have an actual machine there.
Yeah.
That's
You can
true.
put pictures of NMR.
But it also looks wacky. Yeah, and it's even
You know-
fuming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't be fuming. It's not. It's fake.
Alright.
Fake chemistry.
It's like-
Bad show.
Is this true?
It's positive. Ethanol plus nitric acid.
Turns into nitol.
Nitol?
It's gonna show the nitol etch.
That sounds Japanese. Oh,
Nitol.
it's real? Oh, it's like etch as in
Yeah.
like etching.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Oh wait, it's just
It looks like
this
a
is a
solution.
solution.
Oh,
it's
it's
not
just a
even a new
Just a
compound.
mix.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
So
just
there's
dissolving.
no mechanism, QED. Every chemistry class is always like, oh shit, if you have a mixture, you failed. You need to purify everything. You need to recrystallize. You need to do a distillation to make it so fucking pure.
Is this why you're only horny for Is this why you're only horny for compounds?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, so how do you predict that they're going to get the alcohol?
The ethanol fermentation, easiest way.
Yeah.
And how do they do that?
How do you ferment? Well, basically, all you need is a yeast. You can use other stuff, but traditionally it's used with yeast, and it just needs like some starch, like some sugar, right? So they're probably gonna like grind up some berries or something and give it to yeast
Oh yeah.
and ferment it.
Why is
Yeah.
nitol so cool and epic? Like
Nitol?
Yeah.
That's a good question. The real key to being a chemist is reading Wikipedia articles for chemistry.
nitol in popular culture.
Oh my god, is it Dr.
It's
Stone?
Dr. Stone.
It doesn't say why it's used for etching, though. Like why it's good at etching. It just says that it can explode.
Cool.
So
Kind of based.
For all you kids out there.
interesting. They didn't show the yeast though.
Yeah.
Or-
I mean,
I mean, it's like wild yeast from there.
yeah.
Yeah, just on
They're just like they're just hoping they're just because if you just do
People
that,
behind sourdough.
Yeah.
yeah. But there's also a chance that like something else can go in there and like produce like neurotoxins. But I guess they
That's what
don't.
makes it tasty.
I mean,
Yeah.
This is what we did last semester.
Shut up.
Wait, what? That?
It's been like at least 6 months, right? Because it's winter now.
I mean, look at his beard.
Just like mine, yo. Literally, Doctor. Wait, what's the other guy's name?
Kaiju?
Kaiju. Wait, is the other guy's name actually Dr. Stone, or is it just like
No.
he's a doctor of stone because that's
Could you guess what the Dr. Stone actually refers to?
the stone people.
Holy shit!
No.
Science.
We gotta show this to like elementary school.
POV, Noah in his first organic chemistry lab.
What is the likelihood that that tree manages to stay alive for that long?
For how long was
It's
it?
been 3,700
It's a
years.
camphor tree.
It's 3,700 years. Most trees can't stay alive. I think like the oldest tree living now is like around that age. So probably not, unless it was. I think Joshua trees have the longest lived trees, or one of the longest lived trees.
There's a 700-year-old camphor growing in the middle of Kayashima Station.
Yeah, but that's not 3,700
That's not quite,
years.
yeah.
Yeah, the oldest tree alive is a bristlecone pine, and it's around 5,000 years old. So
Okay.
it's possible a tree, but definitely not that species of tree.
What's like the main reason that trees die? Is it like why?
The
why
main
do they,
reason?
Why do they
This
die?
is actually a
old?
biology question.
Natural disaster is probably a big one. Predation, diseases.
Do they have
I
telomeres?
mean, what natural disaster could be
No.
worse than this?
They only divide at the end of their buds. The rest is just the cells elongating. The rest of their growth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well, they divide from the middle as well. They have the meristem. Biology 1108. Come back to me. Cambium. They divide from a ring of cells in the trunk called the cambium, and that. So they have like horizontal growth, and they also have vertical growth. They're
Why-
called meristem.
Why do plants age? I know like there's like a height limit to trees, but
Minecraft height limit.
I have an insight as to why they might have chosen a camphor tree. Apparently, in like Buddhist mythology, there was like this famous priest, and like there's a statue of him that was like well preserved within a camphor tree. So I think it might be an analogy or
reference.
parallel.
Gotcha. Symbolism. Well, symbolism isn't science.
New organs.
I have a question though. In 3,700 years, don't you think a natural disaster would have taken down that tree?
yeah, because
Yeah.
also like just like chance of like some physical harm happening, lightning strikes, because we saw it was like in an open field, you know.
Yeah.
So what are the least realistic aspects of this are what kind of tree was it?
Camphor.
A camphor tree living for 3,000 years.
How about the people turning to stone and then...
Oh
No,
yeah.
that's a supernatural disaster.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Premise.
What's the science behind it?
Although it's not strictly scientific, I noticed that like it's just implied, like it's just supposed to be like accepted and implied that like we should like if you're in this situation, like it would be morally right to like restart humanity, right? Even though like we
Would it
see
though?
yeah, exactly. We see like how without humanity like nature recovers and like everything
Exactly, yeah.
returns to its natural equilibrium. Because as a chemist, the first thing that you learn is you should build bombs and kill people. It's not just like humans should continue, right? They haven't like explicitly said it, but they implied that like humans should we should revive everyone and continue the expansionist like philosophy of the modern human era. They could also just like revive some people, revive the cool people, you know? Yeah. Anyway,
But what do you think the episode?
the episode, pretty good. Not enough chemistry for sure.
You're gonna get more of
You're
that.
gonna get plenty more.
You're gonna get so much more of that. I can't just wait until they make antibiotics.
Antibiotics.
Why
Do
are
they
there
synthesize them or do they like? God damn! Characters. I really wanted. I had heard like that it was like a chemist that was doing it. I really wanted like the chemist to just have died, and it was just like the one guy who like his love like was the only reason that he survived, and then he had to like learn chemistry afterwards.
Wow, a textbook that just
Meat propaganda.
They're gonna come with refrigeration.
it's fine. We've given them a 3,700-year cooldown.
It's not like there's a.
Aldehydes in the smoke to kill the microbes. Does that work? No.
Aldehydes, I did learn in my microbiology class that aldehydes are used as antimicrobial agents.
Yeah.
Formaldehyde,
Yeah, yeah.
glyceraldehyde.
But
Yeah.
aldehydes in the smoke. Would it be enough?
There would probably be aldehydes in the smoke, but I don't know if the reason why smoking meat cures it is because of the aldehydes. Like there's like just so much stuff in the smoke that like kill stuff.
Something's dying.
Something's dying.
It's a combination of, I'd say at least perhaps the aldehydes, but
Mhm.
originally I think it's like desiccation,
Mhm.
removing the water activity.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, dehydrate.
hmm
Dehydrating.
Yeah.
And even just like carbon monoxide. and smoke,
Heating.
You know.
Heating. Pasteurization only goes up to like 55 to 65 degrees
Yeah,
Celsius.
heating, but not like super heating, not like quite
Mhm.
cooking it. Is it scientifically possible to eat all that fish?
Yeah, that seems a little much for 3 people.
Have you seen Matt Stoney?
Okay, but
Have you seen Nico Cavo?
鉄も欲しいがまだ先だ。もっと便利なもんがある。炭酸カルシウム。なるほど。
Okay.
例によって全然わからん。石灰か。あ
I mean, do you
あ。
agree
そ
with
こ
that
の
or
雑
no?
頭でもわからん。
Calcium carbonate as the most important thing after etching fluid. That's really the only other chemical they made.
well,
I
after
mean,
like Stone Age tools.
Stone Age
calcium
tools?
carbonate, Yeah.
so
They've
it's
got fire taken care of.
yeah, fire's
Yeah.
taken care of, obviously.
Mhm.
so it's a weak
Preserved.
base
True.
that's used for many things. I don't know how they're going to use it
I mean,
though.
what does that create then, I guess, is the question.
Well, carbonate's a buffer.
Yeah, it's a
right?
buffer.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, but
But
you
yeah,
know,
I can't
their
think of,
body
like-
buffers their own
Yeah,
pH.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
When I was watching this for the first time, the first thing I thought of was concrete, but obviously not
Oh.
concrete.
That seems a little further
Yeah.
out than that, though.
Mhm. But well,
maybe like for a preservative, I guess. But they already have smoking.
I already have it covered.
その1、農業。
Oh, for fertilizer,
その2、建
oh,
築。
yeah.
concrete.
海藻からゲットした炭酸ナトリウムに油を混ぜて反応させりゃ完成だ。
Saponification.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
I don't know about that.
ドクターストーンだ。
QED. QED. It's a block of soap.
Hold on. Like, I'm pretty sure you need a stronger base to make a saponification reaction. Like,
You've got calcium carbonate. You got sodium
They
carbonate.
said they're taking the sodium carbonate from
Yeah, from the
seaweed, not
seaweed.
the
But no,
calcium carbonate.
I think they're equally as strong bases. pH 8 to 9, and then we need to look up the pKa of calcium
Sodium.
carbonate.
Well, sodium.
But they're the same because
Okay.
it's just the,
Oh,
the
right. It's
ion.
just the
Whatever.
carbonate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Carbonate ion.
In that case, why do they not just keep on using the she cells? Why do they have to get it out? Do you need the sodium ion?
We learned about the saponification in Orgo, and there's no sodium doesn't participate in the mechanism. Do you remember that?
No.
Okay.
Brain
So
empty.
why is component of detergent sodium bicarbonate instead of calcium bicarbonate?
Do you think the sodium acts as a preservative or something? I don't know.
Oh, maybe because of the salt, but you wouldn't
But
need that for
it's not-
soap.
yeah. I don't know.
Hold on, I'm about to.
Maybe
find
so
it.
that it's more antimicrobial because they're looking for a soap, not just to wash their hands, but to make sure there's no bacteria.
Well, if anyone's wondering, the pKa of carbonic acid,
Okay.
which would, you just react
Yeah.
water with carbonate, is 10, which is, and you only need 8 for saponification.
Okay, so it would
so it is
Okay.
possible. I forgot to say this about fertilizer. So they're just using it to balance the pH, but that only matters if you have acidic soil,
Mhm.
right?
I don't know what kind of soil that region.
Yeah.
I don't know,
has.
but the calcium carbonate comes from shells, which
Yeah.
aren't they similar to bones? Then you have bone meal in Minecraft.
Oh.
God
So-
damn!
俺はメカやら宇宙やらドラえもんやらにそそりまくりのテクノロジー大好
Like,
き
she's
少
just
年
trying to
なの。
abolish capitalism.
Yeah.
It's like, he's like,
科学の力
capitalism
で
works for
人
me,
類全員
so
漏れなく助
Then major
け
would
てや
be
る
the。social
yeah. Like I kind of don't disagree.
Wait, what's
with
his
that.
reason?
Like I don't disagree with that guy.
Tsukasa is saying if you bring everybody back, there's going to be suffering.
True.
Mhm.
Yeah. And Senku's saying if you don't bring everybody back, they're all going to die, which,
Okay.
yeah.
But I think there's also a middle point where there's enough people for everyone to survive, but not all the bad people that will take over everything.
Who draws the line, though?
I guess that's.
That,
I mean,
just the three of them.
Yeah.
They're the sole
and then they become
judges.
the dictators.
Uh-huh.
Yo,
yeah.
this is literally an allegory for social media. 3 white guys that know how to code.
Not
No,
white.
they're Japanese. They just look white because Japan likes white people. And look-
Calcium carbonate, I was wrong. This
Kinda
can
base.
be used for
Kind of
saponification.
based compound.
But my favorite reaction of all time, which if I would ever get a tattoo, it would be the reaction Calcium carbonate. You have to put this on the screen so they
God damn
understand.
it.
Calcium carbonate plus heat creates calcium oxide and CO2, right? Which is the reaction that happens when you create concrete, right? Which they're doing, like mortar, right? They're using calcium carbonate to create it, but CO2 is cringe.
Wait, but you said this is your favorite.
Yeah, it's my favorite because it represents the cost of like it shows so succinctly like the cost of industrialization.
Do you know the fourth use of
Calcium carbonate. Let me see if I can figure it out. So concrete, soap. Well, soap that's like so broad though, because you could use it as a base, and bases can be used as like so much. So if it's just like it's used as a base in this reaction, that doesn't count.
Okay, well,
There
I'm just
is a
gonna give-
fourth use. We are going to say
But
that.
think about the context clues, right? He's very wary of the
big-
Oh,
because he thinks
as
that
a
he-
weapon.
In a way. We'll see. We'll see.
What can calcium carbonate be used
Throw it in
as a
someone's
weapon?
face.
I mean, yeah, as a base.
Corrosive.
I honestly don't know of any poison or bomb.
Her feet are so
He
broken.
loses a toe.
要はその幕をナイタール液しみしみで一部でもぶち破れりゃそっからカスケードを起こして一気に全身
So why
に
did
波
we get so
及
much? Just use
石
a
化
drop.
が解除される
Yeah, I feel like realistically you would have to like soak them.
What is this dress? What is this dress?
I forgot.
Oh, that's so bad.
大仏は聖堂だからな科学的に腐んねえっつうだけだがいやまあ銅イオンがダダ漏れだからな大抵の植物には毒だっつうだけだが
I mean, is that accurate about copper?
Yeah, it's poisonous.
Is it?
Yeah, and it also like erodes with water. So.
So then why is that still standing?
Oh well, like slowly, right? So like enough to like leach into the soil and like poison the plants, but not enough to, like, you know.
Heavy metal ions like copper are used as antimicrobial agents and they're sterilants actually, but they can't be used in situations where a human has to come in contact with it because it's also poisonous for us.
Wait, okay, phone call. My mother.
Your mother. You better answer your mother.
Should I answer my
Yes.
mother? Okay.
Yeah.
その無駄な巨体が珍しく火吹いてんな
This is not how you cross a river.
What do you mean?
This man's gonna drown.
つま先が石碑のままじゃないか
It's because you dropped her.
It's a lot to put on just the feet. Like, what's going on with the feet? Come on.
If it gets on your skin, is this okay?
Yeah, ethanol and nitric acid, probably not.
違う
Gunpowder.
つまり火薬を作る
Is that accurate to how people make gunpowder nowadays?
I actually looked this up.
That's
Not
not,
because
true.
I'm trying
It's
to make a
5
bomb.
pieces of sand and 4 pieces of.
You need
Yeah,
more than
that's
just
true,
sulfur. Yeah, you need nitrate,
Potassium
which they
nitrate.
don't have. You need charcoal, which is easy to get. You need sulfur. Nitrate, because, you know,
Well, then how-
for any amateur bomb makers out there, the hardest part of that to get is actually the nitrate, I feel like, not the sulfur.
Can
When
you
is-
derive it from nitric oxide?
The nitric acid, it's pretty close to nitrate. Can you just, oh, you use the calcium carbonate to deprotonate the nitrate. Nitric acid into nitrate.
Woo!
God damn, this shit is buzzing.
Okay, so you got the hardest part, the nitrate. And
Yeah.
and what else? You've got your
The
sulfur,
sulfur.
now.
Now let's see if they're accurate and they make charcoal to also make the gunpowder.
火薬が完成すれば俺に勝ち目はない必ず止める千空が作り上
How
げ
does he know they're gonna make gunpowder?
Dude, I
He
don't
knows
know.
there's hot springs in Hakone.
He doesn't know
But how do you know
chemistry.
that sulfur?
He knows okay chemistry.
He knows
He figured
a
out
lot.
he figured out the bad stuff was nitric acid
Oh.
immediately.
Do a Fortnite dance. Literally anything for views. Literally, you don't call on a
Absolute
combo.
fucking sellout.
Chase the clown. There's your chart.
火薬の素材の3つは揃った。
So the fourth use of calcium carbonate was just from its basic properties, so it doesn't count, just like I said.
すみません。ラズパイ送信
Raspberry Pi. Yes.
ください。今ここで誓ってくれないか。
Science is such a general definition. I mean,
Abandoned science.
Like, damn, guess I won't eat anymore because it has to be digested, and it's science. We are now a danger to this residence hall for how much information we've learned from this show.
Stop doing science. It's too dangerous.
I'm gonna drive to the beach and pick up some shells.
I mean, are you enjoying the show and stuff?
Yeah, I'm enjoying the show, yeah.
Is it, and you would say it's chemically accurate?
Were there any chemical inaccuracies? I feel like the biggest chemical inaccuracy is probably the etching process, which is integral to the plot. Because like
it's within it's. I feel like that part is a bit more fantastical.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
can take
because
more
like
liberties with that.
yeah. But otherwise, good chemistry. Yeah, QED.
QED.
That's how we have to end it with a QED.
Can you tell the camera to like subscribe and the other thing?
Comment.
Yes, that's it.
Please like, subscribe, and comment to Nico Cavo Adacavo.
That's not.
No, please don't.
That's not my channel.
That's not your channel?
Nico Cavo Avocado.
Yo, what channel is this then? God damn!
Yeah, this was actually a mukbang you were doing.